it's Robin Nolan here. It's a festive time of year and I've got a festive tune for you. Well, not really, it's Bossa Dorado, which is one of the biggies, right? Bossa Dorado is one of the, apart from minor swing and a few of the swing tunes in Gypsy jazz, Bossa Dorado is, it's got to be one of the biggest jam tunes and one of the audience favorites as well. It's like, it's just a killer tune. Bossa Dorado. Written by Dorado Schmidt. It's really pumping. It's got this gypsy bossa rhythm, right? This thing that kind of goes. So in this video, right? This is a live video. Come closer. In this video, we're going to learn how to do the gypsy bossa rhythm, right? This rhythm which sounds like this. I've got a simple trick to that. And also we're going to learn the chords, the chord sequence, which I've professionally written out here, right? This is Bossa Dorado. These are the chords. And I want to show you, which is the kind of thing I do, is some crispy chords, all right? So crispy chords for Bossa Dorado. And I also want to tell you about the Breakthrough Retreat in Amsterdam, okay? Because it's the kind of thing we're going to be learning in Amsterdam. So I'll be talking about that in a second. And there's a link in the description of this video which says Gypsy Jazz World Passport. So if you fancy coming to Amsterdam for the trip of a lifetime, then just click that link. You'll see all the info. Bossa Dorado. Right, let's go through the chords. 2 bars of D minor, right? Can you see that? 2 bars of D minor. 3, 4, 2, 2. 2 bars of E7, right? If you're a guitarist, you probably know E7, right? E7. So 2 bars of D minor. When I'm playing D minor, I'm kind of barring across the whole neck there to get the bass strings up. Right, see that? So it's barred there. So it's kind of got an A in the bass, really. So we got 2 bars of D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. D7, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now you've got this turnaround back into D minor, which goes E half diminished, right? That's this chord. Let's have a look at this chord. So it's 7th fret on the A string, 8th fret on the D string, 7th fret on a G string, and 8th fret on a B string. Right? That's E half diminished, A7, right? And then back home to D minor, right? So without the rhythm, the A section. E7, E half diminished, A7, back home, D minor, then an A7. Then you got the same thing again. I'll show you the rhythm in a second. E7, E7, E half diminished, A7, and then back home to D minor, right? And you can see that here, look. Here's the chord changes. Bossa Dorado, this is my professional chart here. D minor, that's 2 bars, E7, E7, then E half diminished, right? That was that shape I showed you. A7, then back home to D minor, A7. That's the first time. The second time, it just rests on the D minor, okay? And then we're going to go to the bridge. Take it to the bridge. And in the bridge, we're going to go into G minor via A minor 7 flat 5 and D7, okay? And that sounds like this. So the melody, right? A minor 7 flat 5 here, right? D7, and it's nice if you can keep that note in the D7. Then you're at G minor. Okay, G minor 7 sounds great. Then you've got E7 for 2 bars, E7. Then the turnaround, E half diminished, A7, and then you're back to the thing. So I'll go through the changes without the rhythm, all right? Just in case you didn't know Bossa Dorado, and you should know this tune. It's an awesome tune to play. It's a lot of fun. So, E7, E7, E half diminished, A7, back home, D minor, and then A7. Second day, D minor, E7, and again, E7, E half diminished. Crispy chords are coming, don't worry, A7, then D minor, you stay there. bridge. Da, do, D, A minor 7 flat 5, D7, G minor 7. Okay, E7, and another bar. Then the turnaround. Crispy chords are coming, don't worry. Last A, D minor. E7, then E half diminished, A7, and then back home. See, so that's what we've just played here. Let's have a look at these changes, right? Do be do da, ba di da do 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 di da, E7 da ba, E half diminished, ba do ba di ba do ba, D minor, A7. Okay, so there's the chords, and when you learn a tune, of course, you know, it's handy to have the chart, but in a way, if you rely on the chart, it can be a bit addictive. You know, you should try and learn this with your ear. There's only like, I think it's 5 chords in this whole piece. So you don't really have to be like a genius to learn the chords for this. So now we got to put the rhythm to it, all right? So let's do it in the rhythm. If you come up close to the right hand here, we're going to do this rhythm. I'll keep it on 1 chord now. Okay, so if I slow that down, it's... break it down even further, which is what I like to do when I teach, is break things down into manageable little kind of bite-sized chunks. So if we look at the beginning of that rhythm, it's just down, up, slap. Okay, so down, up, then the third is just sort of, so you mute the what's it called, the strings. Mute the strings on the left hand, you've got that. Right, so just get used to that at first. Okay, so it's down, up, rhythm, down, up, rhythm, down, up, percussion, down, up, slap. Okay, so get that first. So, okay, once you've got that comfy, then you just carry on. Okay, so down, up, slap, up, down, up, slap. Percussive bit, that's actually the most important thing of the whole rhythm. So that's the bit you've got to, it's like the backbeat on a drum, right? Do goo da, do goo da. So let's go. Right? So you really want to make sure that you play it slow, get it right, and then take it for a spin around these chords. So let's use that simple rhythm, right? That ba da 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 with the Bossa Dorado chords. Then I'm going to show you some crispy chord inversions. So the trick with that rhythm is to keep it on the backbeat. So make sure it doesn't. What you don't want to sound like is something like this. Sometimes you hear that, right? It kind of sounds upside down. So make sure it's. Okay, make sure you get that right. Okay, ready for some crispy chords? Are you ready? Just say, yeah, I'm ready. Are they writing anything? Okay. If you want some crispy chords, just send the love, okay? Send the love if you want crispy chords, because I want to tell you about Amsterdam. Come closer here, because we've got the Breakthrough Retreat, okay? If you want to join me in Amsterdam for the trip of a lifetime, there's still some seats, right? Still some seats for the Gypsy Jazz Breakthrough Retreat, right? It's happening in my hometown of Amsterdam. And really, it's an adventure of a lifetime for Gypsy Jazz. And we do these 5 breakthrough workshops, right? So we take it from the beginning with rhythm, like this one. where we look at swing, get your lap pumping, right? Get it pumping. We get the Gypsy Bossa and all those things rocking, right? And look at the technique and the chords. So that's the first workshop. We're going to learn how to solo as well. So if you want to learn to solo in a kind of uncomplicated way, then that's what we do at the Breakthrough Retreats, right? We use licks, we use scales and arpeggios, and most of all, we use our ears, okay? I'll show you how to do it. We've got the Gig Ready Boot Camp, okay? This is where we learn everything you need on the gig. So that's what you'll be learning in Amsterdam. We do these all over the world, by the way. We've been in New York, we're going to Australia, Perth in February, and we've done them everywhere. We've done them in Iceland, but Amsterdam's like the HQ, that's the most serious one. Plus, when you come to Amsterdam, we got the Django Amsterdam Festival, right? So we've got like the Rosenbergs playing, we've got Jan Ackerman. I'm playing with Jan Ackerman at the Django Amsterdam. So as part of the retreat package, apart from getting all the workshops, and then you get all your lunches and dinners, you also get a VIP ticket to the Django Amsterdam Festival, so you can come join all the fun at the BIM House, okay? Making music together, we get together, we make arrangements, and then the last workshop is New Secrets of Gypsy Jazz Guitar. So I'll teach you all the stuff where you won't learn anywhere else, okay? Real kind of hacks that I've used to play this music. I think they can work for you too. So it's happening in January, and there's a link in the description of this video. Why don't you just click it, and then you can find out all the info. Okay, now the crispy chords. You ready? Here we go. Okay, D minor, what can we use? Right, that's a basic D minor. Let's have a look close here. We've got D minor. One nice one is this, where you use D minor 9. See? Right? Some people play it like that. For some reason I play it like that. Right, and when you go to E7, this is ninja. You just go. Okay, so instead of going D minor, E7, we go D minor, E7. Okay, there's E, which is really awesome because you've got the E there. So, and then you got G minor 6, which you can use instead of E half diminished. You got G minor, right? And you can, if you want, you can. Right. So the ninja chords, the crispy chords. D minor 9. E with a G sharp, G minor 6, A7, and A7 sounds great when you go. See that one there? You got these extra notes, right? I don't know what they're called, but they just sound, kind of give it a nice rich texture. So the A section would be. Right, sounds nice. D minor 9, D minor 9, E with the G sharp in the bass, G minor 6 sounds great instead of, right, so, then A7, then D minor. Bridge, same thing, A half diminished, D7 with the ba, da, da, and you're on the G minor, and then E7, same. Now another way you can do, instead of the G minor or instead of the E half diminished, you can play this. Okay, come close, let's look at this version. There's 3-note inversion. If you learn that, 6th fret on the bottom E, 5th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the G string. Right, those 3 notes. Instead of E half diminished, we can play. Okay, and I'll show you how that fits in. So. This one. Right, it starts to sound really ninja. So I don't have all day here, so I'm going to jump off, but let's just recap what we looked at in this little session. Bossa Dorado. It's one of the biggest tunes in Gypsy jazz, and if you don't know it, you should definitely learn it. And why not learn it today here? We got the chords here. okay? And when you learn a new tune, by the way, try and memorize it. Try and look, D minor, E7, there's E minor 7 flat 5, A7. There's not that many chords, you know what I mean? So you can learn it pretty quickly then. And the tip is to learn less tunes, but learn them well. You know, try and remember them. So there's Bossa Dorado. We looked at the basic chords, right? D minor, E7, remember? E half diminished, A7, D minor. We looked at the rhythm, right? This is the most important thing when you're playing this music. You've got it, because there's no drummer, right? You've got to be playing the rhythm. So it's like... So down, up, slap, right? Down, up, slap. Even slower. Spend time on a rhythm. If you spend 5 minutes a day practicing that, you'll be rocking, okay? So we looked at the rhythm, and then we looked at some crispy chords, right, which is always nice. So we looked at that D minor 9, we looked at E7, right, with a G sharp in the bass, G minor 6, A7 with those extra bits, which is always nice, then D minor, right? So that was basically summing up the lesson. And then I talked about that you could actually join me in person live in Amsterdam or in other parts of the world. But the next one, Gypsy Jazz Breakthrough Retreat, is happening in Amsterdam. And it's going to be a life-changing experience for you. And I'll be able to help you personally with your playing up close, right? And you'll join a group of people who just want to have fun playing this music. You don't have to be, you know, you don't have to be concert standard. This is all about having fun. And I'll teach you Gypsy Jazz the fun way. Plus, you'll get to experience the Django Amsterdam Festival with the Rosenbergs, Dario Napoli, Paulus Schaefer, Jan Ackerman, Florin Niculescu, all the greats, okay? So I hope you can join us. Otherwise, learn Bossa Dorado, right? Get that rhythm right, because it's going to work for you, okay? And have a great holiday period. All the best for the new year. I'm going to be back for another one real soon. So keep sending the love. Share this video with a friend. Have a great time. See you soon.